So my book, The Way of Nagomi, is out in the U.S. On January the 3rd, 2023. That is today, Japanese time. I guess it's still January the 2nd in the U.S. But this is a wonderful book, I hope. And I hope everybody would enjoy reading this book. Nagomi is the Japanese concept describing harmony, balance, and sustainability, wellness, and so on. And it is very important, especially when you have confrontations and different opinions and so on, like the world is experiencing today. Uh, the Nagomi is the mother of many interesting Japanese concepts, like ikigai. Actually, I wrote a book about ikigai earlier, and ichigo ichie, and wabi sabi, and all these wonderful concepts that have come from this island nation in the last few years is actually derived from this single concept, Nagomi. So Nagomi is the mother of all these wonderful Japanese concepts, and you should really, really, come to know this concept. Nagomi is very old concept, and it was in the 70 article constitution, the first ever constitution of Japan, drafted by Prince Shotoku. And in the first article, it is said that Nagomi is important, and you should appreciate it and try to realize it in every aspect of your life. That was the first article of Japan's first ever constitution. And it has been, I think, central to what Japan is. For example, Japan has the longest running hereditary monarchy in the world. The present emperor is, I think, 125th in succession. And the secret to the sustainability of the Japanese imperial house is Nagomi. The emperor and the imperial household having exercising this ancient wisdom, so that as time changes, you would try to keep a balance, inner and external, within you and around you, and that can make your life sustainable. So I have in this book I have described many wonderful examples of Nagomi, starting from the katsukare. Katsukare is a Japanese approach to creating something out of balance, and you should really know what it is in this book. And I have described the Nagomi of creativity, how you can achieve a Nagomi between your unique self and the demands of the outside world. And I also described the Nagomi of relationship, something that is really a symbolic of the Japanese approach to society. You would understand why the Japanese can be successful without raising up high profile. You can be really modest, and you can keep a low profile while being quite successful, like these Japanese companies that really flourished, Sony, Honda, Toyota, and so on. And so this is a really wonderful book. I think, I am the author, so probably it's natural for me to say. But I do believe that this is really, apt medicine, so to speak, in a world where people are, dominated by echo chambers, and there are wars, and there are people who are selfish, and there are people who confront, everybody of the slightest different opinion, and all these, things that are kind of the symptoms, if you like, of today's society are addressed by this book. And this is something that you should really keep in mind when you want to be happy and a balanced person in this increasingly chaotic and turmoilous world. So please read The Way of Nagomi. It's out today, and it is from the Experiment in New York, and they published my previous book, Awakening Your Ikigai, and this is something probably even more broader, and more general than my previous book, Ikigai. So Ikigai was wonderful. I really proud of having written that book. But I am probably even prouder to have written The Way of Nagomi. So please, please, please become a disciple of The Way of Nagomi. I am a disciple too. I try to achieve Nagomi in my life, and I am doing my best. But I think The Way of Nagomi is longer than our lives. And that is why this is such a wonderful concept. So please read The Way of Nagomi. Thank you.